Well, I was casted through an ad. Okay, I saw an advertisement with the tagline, "Are you sexy, seductive, and smart?" So I was thinking, okay, I have got a little bit of brains, but for the sexy part, I was a bit plumpish and I was not sure, but I thought this was a chance, so I went for the audition. I was 17 years old when I saw this ad, looking for someone to play Cleopatra Wong. I went for the audition and it was scary. At first, I met Sunny Lim, that is Bobby's partner in Singapore. So he was telling me that, this lady who plays Cleopatra Wong, she may have to, wear some, I don't know, a bikini or go topless, all in the name of arts. And I went with my sister the first time, and she said, okay, no, thank you, and she took me out. So I was, at that age, I was very rebellious, So behind her back, I went back. I called Sunny Lim and I went back for a second interview, and I met Bobby then. So yeah, pitted against, I think there were 200 or 300 people who were vying for the role. About 2 months later, I received a letter and said, "Congratulations, you have been selected for the role." Yeah, when Bobby changed my name to Marrie Lee, okay, he wanted the surname Lee because at that time Bruce Lee was very popular, and as a martial arts actor, so my movies were action movies, so I have to be a Lee. And there were people coming up to me and say, "Oh, I've seen your brother's movies before, he's very good." I said, "My brother's movies?" "Yeah, Bruce Lee, So that was cool, the association. I didn't mind that.
Hey! Oh. No.
I do not have any official martial arts training. However, my brother, he is a black belter in judo and taekwondo. So every time he goes for training, I'll go with him, and when he come back, sometimes he practice. So I guess I got some of my moves from there. But when I went to Manila, I actually had a full-time instructor. He was with me practically every day, and every day that we were not shooting, we were training. So, but we call those cinematic arts instead of real martial arts. So while my instructor was actually a 6-dan black belter in karate, he taught me some taekwondo, some arnis stick, that's the Philippines martial arts, a little bit of judo, throws and stuff like that.
Hold it, Cleo. Don't kill him.
Well, I had sustained a lot of injuries doing the Cleo Wong movies. One of which is here. You can see this bone here has gone all the way side. I had a bad fall, a nasty fall, and had a bad fracture. I had a chunk of my pinky, rip off when I was training for, trying to cock the 45 caliber gun. I have cuts on my legs, jumping through glass and then sitting on glass. I even had to hang from a helicopter without any safety belt, safety nets, 100 feet up, just putting my one foot in a loop and then just holding on to the rope. I almost fell during the second take because I held at the wrong part. Instead of holding right on top, straightening it, I held in the center. And my body was, suspended at an angle and it was turning. So there were a lot of incidents like that. They even make me run after a moving car and jumping on its roof. that was in The Devil's Angels. So whatever the director wants, we do. And of course, there were stuntmen, there were doubles who could do your job, but Bobby was always very persuasive. He would tell me, Cleo, we can always use a double, but the camera is right here, and it's a close-up, and it's slow motion, and they can catch your face. So if you want someone to do it, I said, no, it's okay, I'll do it. So that's how he always get me every time. Actually, honestly, I do not know how Bobby made this movie for $70,000. Well, I know that at least the equipment, he owned it himself. He had an Araflex and a Mitchell, So, and like I say, the people on his payroll. So I guess it was cheaper than outsourcing, a film crew and film equipment. I really do not know. I mean, at that point of time, how much would 70,000 cover? I mean, it was almost unbelievable. But coming from, from him, it has to be true. Okay, probably he got a lot of favors, from friends, for locations, for whatever he could get free, he would get free. Bobby was a very creative person, okay, and he churned out stories, more stories than he could ever make, Yeah, but he has so many. I mean, and all those movies that were made, like Warriors of the Apocalypse, the American Commandos. Yeah, and I think a lot of this was with Franco Guerrero after I had left BAS Movies. My initial contract with Bobby was 3 years, and when I fulfilled that, Bobby wanted to sign a 10-movie contract with me. I was advised against it, from some people. I know people who are in the showbiz, because they were saying that all he needs to do is not to make the last movie and you'll be contracted to him for life, Because it's not a contract that will say that you do 10 movies with him, you can be in between movies or whatever, but it's like 10 straight movies with him, and if he doesn't complete it, then you're not going to make, any other movie with any other producer. So I didn't sign that contract. Actually, some of these movies, if you were to show them today, I think there is still a group of people, a niche group, I mean, culture and all that, who would still really appreciate it. Of course, it's no longer current. It cannot stand out against the current action movies and I mean, the current movies now. Even if you were to watch, say, a Hong Kong serial, one that was filmed 10 years ago, I wouldn't even bother to watch it. But somehow his movies have still got some appeal, Like I say that Cleopatra Wong, it wasn't a comedy then, it's a comedy now. And I still think, I mean, without being biased about it, I think it's very entertaining. Okay, and I think it has got appeal. People, they watch, I've seen them see in these festivals, they really enjoy it, yeah.